3.
Action! Okay. To all you people who don't have a life, this is the story of how I caught a fish and made some money. I was fishing with my friends, and he put $1 in. I'm like, hey, are you gonna put one for me? And he's like, I'm like, well, do it. My dad's not here. And he's like, and he did it. And so I was fishing. And I'm like, hey Mike, where's the fish? And I'm like, it took him 5 minutes to get like a plate of fish. So I think I learned something there. People there are old and slow. And I was fishing a little and I caught a little fish, and I pretty much knew the stronger the pull, how big the fish was. I could pretty much tell how big the fish was and how feisty it would be. So I was eating a sandwich, and Christopher said, I'm gonna go get another sandwich. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm gonna use the salami for bait. I'm like, why? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay. So he went to get the sandwich, and I said, where's the salami? And he's like, oh man, I forgot. I'm like, you went to get the sandwich for the salami, and you just got a sandwich without salami? And he's like, yep, basically. I'm like, I slapped my face like this, because it was very idiotic what he did. And I got another sandwich, this time with salami, and I put it on my bait. Now the only thing I caught that fish was easy, because that fish was very feisty, and he got away. I'm like, that was probably a big fish. So I put another piece of salami, an even bigger piece, and when I rolled it in, it was an even bigger fish. It was like at least 20 inches. And I'm like, Mike! And he's like, I'm coming, and I have to wait 5 minutes. I'm like, why are you so slow? And I'm like, I had to do something. I'm like, what do you have to do? And he's like, let me help you unreel your fish. I'm like, okay. And he measured it. It was 21 inches, so he could keep it. Then the old man over there got 22 inch, but it was very, very thin. And then a kid got a 21 inch, but a hell of an old grandpa. And I'm like, will I win or will I won't? And when I won, I'm like, so.
Did you go to the bathroom?
So I thought the person who got 22 inches was gonna win, because I thought it was because of the length. So I went to the bathroom, feeling sorry to myself, and I waited 5 minutes, and then I had to poo, and then I had to fart, and then I had to wash my hands, and then I had to go out because it was starting to stink up, and I came out, and I was still farting a little. Everyone's coming up to me, it's like, Henry, you won, and I'm like, are you guys putting on my leg? And Christopher's like, no, we're putting on your arm. And I'm like, really? And then I went to Mike, and I'm like, did it win? He's like, yeah. Who's our man over there? Like, fat man. Oh, let's give my money. I'm like, get my money so I can leave this freak show. And I was like, okay, congratulations. I'm like, Save the congratulations for later. I'm here to claim my prize. I was like, okay. And then give me a high five. I'm like, whatever. I don't really care. I just get my money. I'm like, and then Christopher's like, you have to share it. I'm like, no, I don't. It's what you do. I'm like, no, I don't. And then I said, 40 for the Henry family, 40 for the Christopher family. He's like, deal. I'm like, how about 60-20? And he's like, no. I'm like, you people are greedy. And then he took us out for ice cream. And then I got full. And then we went back, and my dad was so surprised, but I was not, because it's a surprise for him. But for me, it's normal.
You are now entering the Twilight Zone.
Done?
So I ate dinner, and my grandma cooked up my fish, and I went to sleep like this.
But your kids go to sleep with a smile on their face that we cannot see.
Done?
That's my dad.